Hello, I'm Michelle Payton, and I'd like to welcome you to Hildenbrand Hall, the Maharishi School dorm for our private #1 ranked boarding school. So this is Hildenbrand. Our ground floor is our students. We board 9th through 12th grade, and I want to show you around. Come on in. The exterior doors are always locked. The kids are given a key to the exterior door so that when they're ready, they can come on in and wait in the alcove until the dorm supervisor opens up after school or after an activity. So welcome to our entry hall. You can see the many flags from different countries. We have this our flag forest because we're a very diverse school and we welcome that diversity. You'll see the mission of our school to create an innovative, consciousness-based educational environment where students think deeply and become creative, compassionate, contributing citizens of the world. And our dorm goals: to learn and grow together, make lifelong friends, excel in our academic work and extracurriculars, be healthy and happy, and have fun. And our core values for the school here for respect, responsibility, service, solution, and transcendence. So come on in. This interior door would normally remain locked because kids are at school during the day. A dorm supervisor stays during the day if someone is ill, however. So come on in. This entry hall is an important area for communications. This board tells you who is on duty, which of the dorm supervisors is on duty for the day or for that time period. And we have 4 dorm supervisors who rotate responsibilities. And this area is for posting different events, cultural and social events that the kids can take part in, and they would just put their names on here to sign up, but this makes them aware of what's coming up. And then we can take them on that activity in the bus that you saw outside, our 14-passenger van. This board is for important messages, and it also, as I said, has the dorm supervisor on duty's name. The resident log is for signing in and out of the dorm. So we want to know where the kids are at all times, and if they are expected to be back here after school when they check in. If they want to check back out, they need to see their dorm supervisor and get permission for that, and then physically write their name and what time they left the dorm, and then to sign back in when they come back. We ask that every dorm student have a communication tool, so usually everyone has a phone, and the dorm supervisors have that contact number just as soon as we set those up as part of orientation, so that communication is pretty smooth and seamless. This guest log is for anyone that they'd like to have come to visit, and they are responsible for those visitors, so this is where they sign in and out for guests. Still have some masks and sanitizer out for COVID safety, so that's just a nice thing to remind people to stay clean and sanitize their hands. Let me take you into the young ladies wing just so I can show you around a little bit. This is Lorena's dorm room. She is our female supervisor and often leaves messages on that board. This is an important room. This is our storage room and holds all of the device. This is for our device lockup policy. So devices are turned in at night on school nights, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On those evenings, we have dorm dinner in the student kitchen catered by our dorm chef. Then study hall is from 7:30 until 10:15, and at 10:15, devices, tablets, laptops, phones are all to be turned in here. There's plenty of charging ports, and then the kids have lights out at 10:30 on those school nights. So we feel that the successful day at school starts the night before with a really good night's sleep. So 10:30 lights out. There's not going to be a lot of nagging. They're just expected to do this, so please be sure that you understand that you'll be responsible. You're going to learn this life skill of taking care of your health and some good discipline of turning in your devices and having study hours and being on time for these important things that set you up for success. When there's a visitor that isn't in residence, so a supervisor that doesn't live here, they often use this room just to do an online program or to hang out so that the kids can touch base with them. And there are medicines in here. For those, we have some extra tests, with some cold medicines. We have a lockbox for any prescription medications. So just some cold and flu and various things held in our medicine cabinet, and some more storage, just air cleaners, vacuums, things like that. Let me show you the restroom. Is anyone in here? Okay. So as we come in, the lights come on, washers and dryers for the kids to use. There's a whole system and protocol around this just for being respectful of one another's personal belongings, and because we're sharing. There are 20 kids in residence right now. We have 16 girls, and so there's lots of laundry. But all those rules are communicated as kids come for orientation and as they participate in the required dorm meetings on Sunday night. And all of those little details get worked out pretty easily. So we're living as one big family here. These are the girls' bathroom stalls, as well as the shower stalls back here. So there are 4 shower stalls back here with privacy curtains. So the girls can take their showers at the time that's good for them, but not obviously after lights out. So we expect everything to be calm and quiet by that point. So lights out at 10:30 on school nights, and then they can retrieve their devices, frankly, in the morning whenever they would like to. They will leave for school at 8:10. School starts at 8:15. So let's go look at one of the representative rooms for the girls. See the core values again, different flags from people from the various cultures that come to our school. The girls and guys decorate their rooms the way that feels good to them. So we're happy that they can do that and enjoy having their personal space. So all of the rooms are going to look very, very similar to this. There will always be 2 desks with storage space above and towel racks. There will be 2 beds that can be bunked if they wish to, or can be more like this, like a side-by-side. Heaters are always available. There's always an air conditioning unit in the window. There's always sunlight and a screen, so for privacy. And then this desk, so there's always these 2 desks, 3 closets with hangers and a lot of space. And then behind the door, there will be a mirror, as well as more storage space. And these plastic bins are something that they can get locally to increase the storage space and to make things really organized for them, so that they really have all of their things very nicely organized and they can always find things. But they're welcome to decorate in a way that really represents them, make the room their own. They're not going to put anything on the wall that would damage the wall, but they're welcome to use tape and things that we can share with them if they want to put up a poster or something like that. But this is one of the rooms, and this is the girls' hall. Let's go on into the kitchen, the common area, and I can also show you the boys' wing. There's filtered water right here as well, so they're welcome to fill up a water bottle before they run off to school there, or they can fill it up in the kitchen. Let me just briefly mention this. This is the wall of memories for this year, and these are activities that the kids have been doing since school started back in August. So it's very common for them to have, seasonal celebrations like a pumpkin carving competition. This is the winning pumpkin this year. Meals together to celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival, to celebrate the Lunar New Year, for those students who are from Asia that really love that culture and are from there and want to teach us about their traditions. Birthday parties are really a lot of fun. We celebrate everybody's birthday here at the dorm. We celebrate Thanksgiving with a special meal together. We decorate the tree after the Thanksgiving holiday. There are pancake times and brunch times. You'll see some more of the autumn festival here, more birthdays, going bowling, movie night. This was a dance party night. This is this trampoline park up in the Iowa City area. So just a lot of different opportunities for the kids to enjoy having fun together, to learn, to grow together, and to celebrate the different cultures that are represented within the dorm. Bowling night, bowling night, bowling night. This is Dr. Pullman's birthday with confetti. So just lots of fun. We really just want to celebrate everyone's participation in our family here. And behind you, you'll see the children who are students who are in residence with us and the flags that represent the country that they're from. The supervisors are up here, the young men are here, and the young ladies are here. So as you can see, we've got quite a few students right now, and we still have a little bit of space left for August of 2024. This is Dr. Pullman's apartment. He stays in residence and he's our head of house. So he is our dorm head and helps to facilitate all the systems and protection and security and rules for the kids to live that happy, successful, and fun existence in the dorm. Excuse us. The cleaning folks take care of the bathrooms and the kitchen for us. Let me bring you into the kitchen. Thank you so much for keeping it so clean. This is our common area where dorm meetings take place on Sunday evenings. And we enjoy communicating and making sure that everybody understands what's happening for the coming week, see if there's any issues, hand out meal money for our Friday and Saturday night meals. As far as meals go, this is always an important question because we've got an international family of students here and everybody knows how important food is. Friday and Saturday night, they have meal money to use at a restaurant of their choice in town. And there's a lot of opportunity for culinary joy in town for kids. Of course, they will have that nice opportunity for choice on those nights because on school nights, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have our dorm chef who caters meals and is a very popular choice, but then food is provided for them so that we know they get a good healthy meal that is both vegetarian and has the option for tofu or chicken or fish are the options for the protein source. And those meals are really fun. We have those in our student kitchen together. And so those meals are always provided for them so they can have a good healthy meal for dinner at 6 o'clock. So here's where they also can have movie nights, they can play Wii, they can play board games, they can just hang out. But this is the space where if they invited a friend, they're welcome to use this space also. This is the message board, which is where they put their food requests for when we go into town for groceries. As I said, we've got a diverse group of students here, and so different people have different desires for their breakfast meal, and that's always going to be provided. So they'll put up their wishes here. We make sure that there's fresh fruit, oatmeal, coffee and tea, different kinds of juices and products for breakfast, but they can always make a special request here. So we'll acquire those. We have a little bit of facility for cooking in here, but on purpose, we don't have a full kitchen because with kitchens comes the need to have the skills to cook in a kitchen, and that's not really appropriate for most high school students. So, relatively easy, a microwave, a hot pot, and a rice cooker. So if they wanted to make something on the weekend for a lunch during the week, or if they wanted to make their own lunch instead of our catered lunch, which on the weekends they'd have catered lunch on Saturday as well as on Sunday. And then obviously usual kitchen stuff. This is the group refrigerator where all of the things that can be shared are stored. And then this refrigerator is where kids can keep their own personal items that they would like to save. And they will label those. There's a system for that as well, just so that everybody knows whose items are whose. They're also welcome to have a mini fridge in their room if they would like to do that, just for any other foods that are perishable that are important to them. With 20 kids, this is not even enough refrigeration. So think about that for a minute. I want to point this out because when you have 20 kids in residence and you've got a couple of adults in residence as supervisors, there's a lot of people here. This is like running a very large house. So we're sharing the chores and responsibilities and teaching the kids about those chores and responsibilities, because the dishes need to be unloaded on a regular basis. Kitchen needs to be tidied up. Food needs to be crated up and put back into the refrigerators on those meals that are shared on Friday and on Saturday and Sunday, as well as things like recycling and garbage. So there's a whole protocol for putting out the recycling, putting that in another room, and then when we can take it out to the trash or to the recycling area, those bins are right here. Everything is labeled. So of these chores that they rotate through, there's also a list that entails what do you do to complete that chore. And they work in teams. So the kids will work with someone else who's been doing this responsibility possibly quite a bit longer than they have, or if they're new to residence, they would definitely have a buddy that will help them to do these chores. And if they do well, then they rotate out of that chore and probably don't have a chore for a while. But we do ask that they help and pitch in as part of the life skills of living together in residence, and to make sure that this runs really well and really smoothly together. So this is our commons area, really active, as you can imagine, before school starts in the morning. So kids getting up, getting their devices, getting ready for school, having a quick breakfast if they choose to do that, which we encourage, and then making sure that they get out the door for school. At 8:10, kids are excused. It takes 2 minutes to walk over to the school. School starts at 8:15. So it's a very dynamic place in the morning, and they all just really, from what you can see on that wall of memories, are having a really great experience and really learning and growing together.